All right, friends, we're going to kick off 2025 with our first official print review. And as we can see, it is coming from Artisan, which this is going to be pretty exciting because I've reviewed a handful of prints from these folks and they are absolutely amazing. Now, full disclosure, this is a print that I've had for, geez, a few months and had a few detours last year that prevented me to get to all my reviews that I wanted to do. And this one, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a acrylic. It feels, you know, it's funny. We did a canvas print from these guys not too long ago, and I thought that was a metal print, ended up being a canvas print. So I'm pretty sure, where the heck's the knife on this thing? I'm pretty sure this is going to be acrylic. Now let me get you up to speed as far as what you can expect from this as I'm cutting this thing open right here. If this is your first video of this nature that you've seen from us here, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to crack this thing open. I'm going to analyze everything from the box, the print, literally A to Z. So therefore, if you go out there and spend your hard-earned money on a, which I hope this is an acrylic print because I'm calling it an acrylic print, but if you pick up whatever this print is inside of here from ArtisanHD, if you pick up one from these folks right here, you're gonna have a good idea as far as what your dollar is going to get you. All right, I think we got this opened up. All right, hey, this is kind of cool. Made in the USA, which I already knew that, but I'm pointing that out. The box is, you know, it is a box. I wouldn't go saying it's a really heavy duty box, but with these guys, I know it's not necessarily needed because look, this is what you're looking at right here. You have the print nestled into these big, it looks like a 2" by 3" styrofoam all the way around. Oh, that's right. These guys also have the corner reinforcements in here as well. That's right. Okay, so we have a little care package here addressing me by my first name and on behalf. So it's a letter of gratitude from the team over at Artisan. And then there's a book that kind of shows off a little bit of who they are. And somebody was kind enough to stick some business cards in here. Okay, all right, so, and there's the rest of the box. All right, we have some heavy duty bubble wrap, as my kid would say, in which I probably put it on the screen here, wrapping this thing up. So let's dive into here, and I put my knife away a little bit too fast. All right, so actually, I didn't need the knife. Okay, so let's put this right there. All right, so it looks like, okay, how the heck did they get this on here? Oh, here we go. Okay, so they have, I see what they did. All right, so they have this, somebody spent some time penning this little wrap around there. So the entire print was nestled in a big set of those bubble pops there. And then as we can see right here, we have an additional foam wrapping around the print as well. All right, I think I can put this away now. So these guys do a really fantastic job with securing the print. And of course, this is, as I keep saying over and over again, why this is so important is because, you know, look, as this print is coming from, these guys are in Arizona. If I'm wrong, I'll correct it on the screen. These guys are in Arizona, and as this print is heading to, I'm in California, or heck, if you are up in New York and so forth, this thing's being bashed around by FedEx, UPS, or DHL, or whoever is bringing this out there. So the more secured it is inside that package, well, it means it gets safely where it needs to be. And if you are drop shipping this to a client, well, that is a pretty big deal because now this, the curb peel, all of that becomes an extension of who you are as a professional. Alrighty, so we have, oh, yep. Boom. What a, honestly, this was ordered so long ago, I forgot what the print was inside of here. This was one of my trips to Norway, and wow, that looks absolutely, so one thing I always like about acrylic prints, they have this heft to them that is really, really fantastic. And this has a real nice weight to it. And one of the first things, of course, what I'm doing at this point is I'm going to start looking at these large areas of space up here, and I'm gonna start looking for any apparent noise and so forth. I'm also looking for sharpness. One of the first things that, as I took this out, because what makes this area so unique up there is you have these orange huts on the water there. You have these fjords of snow and a lot of contrast happening here, and so the colors really look fantastic. And like their other prints, there is, and also what I'm doing is I'm targeting my studying right here in the center part here, because usually we get the solid colors. If there's some wonkiness in the printer heads or the print process and so forth, you can usually see some anomalies in the print itself, and I don't see anything here. Actually, this looks really, really beautiful. Actually, this makes me want to go back there. I haven't been in Norway in a couple years, and I am really itching to get back. Okay, so let's inspect the edges here. This is really clean. I have reviewed some acrylic prints, and I've spoken about this with metal prints as well. And the edges, it's almost like a sawtooth. And it's like, come on, sand it down a little bit, create a little curb appeal. And they've done a great job. The edge of this is really fantastic. And one thing I've noticed on the back here, we have some instructions for mounting this. And right here, you can see this is actually, that's the actual cleat that you're going to mount to the wall itself, and it's going to hold that thing up right there, hold the print up. Now, the print or the frame for this it's rather quite simple and rather unique. Now, the one thing I wouldn't mind seeing on this, which I don't see, are the little rubber knobby things on here. But in all reality, you don't, or you wouldn't need, oh, actually, no, you wouldn't need it with this one because you have that cleat going up into holding it up right there. So I take that back right there. The back of this looks really fantastic. Again, now I'm just looking for anything that would stand out. Because again, this is more important if you are drop shipping this to a client, as I mentioned earlier. That client is going to be inspecting this over, inside and out. Inside and out. They're going to inspect it all over. And so again, any sort of anomalies, any sort of anything wrong with it is going to reflect on you as the professional that took the shot. So we have, again, our instructions on that. This looks really, really fantastic. All right, let's shift gears and take a look at the scorecard for Artisan HD acrylic print. All right, friends, there you go. The first print review of 2025. How exciting. This is now our, holy smokes, our sixth year, it's either our sixth or seventh year that we've been doing these print reviews. These have hands down become one of my favorite type of videos that we do over and over again, because again, as photographers, I encourage you to go out there and print. There's always that magic that takes place when you can take your photo out of your camera and see it printed, whether it's on a canvas, acrylic, or a metal print. It's absolutely amazing. So everybody should be printing or getting out there and printing their photos and so forth. And there are so many companies out there that absolute rubbish results and so forth. And Artisan HD, these guys have done a great job gaining my vote. So with that said, if you have any questions on this print, or as always, if you would like to see us review a particular brand or a print or this or that, let me know down in the comments down below. And with that said, friends, I'm going to be shutting off this video. You get out there and take your best shot.